Tonight we'll talk Turkey. Show you what Turkey's leader Recep Tayyip Erdogan is up to. He was attending a rally on Sunday, was about to cut a ribbon, when a man began screaming for help. It was quite dramatic. This man's house had apparently been burned down. There was no one to help him, so he made a desperate appeal to the president at this rally. What did Erdogan do? You'll have to see it to believe it.
Hazır mıyız?
Well, it takes a special skill to be so disconnected. He completely ignored the pleas of this man. That's President Erdogan for you. For the Americans, he's a headache. For the Europeans, he's a bully. But for his own people, Erdogan is a self-centered hypocrite, they say. One who is driving his country to ruin. Turkey faces many troubles today. Inflation is at a record high. 1.5 million people have been pushed towards poverty. And now the country has the label of a terror financing hub. Last week, Turkey was greylisted by the Financial Action Task Force of the FATF, greylisted for financing terrorism. That puts Turkey in the same bracket as Pakistan. We were the first to tell you about this. Over the weekend, Erdogan responded to this humiliation by pressing the self-destruct button. The Turkish president now wants to evict the ambassadors of 10 countries. Erdogan is picking a fight with the West, a fight that he's bound to lose. Or a Turkey shoot, as they call it. On Gravitas tonight, we'll tell you how the Erdogan presidency is imploding. First, let's tell you what happened on Saturday. President Erdogan summoned his foreign minister. He ordered 10 ambassadors to be declared persona non grata, meaning these diplomats are undesirable in Turkey and they must leave. Canada, Denmark, France, Germany, the Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, Finland, New Zealand and the United States, basically the West. These countries are key trading partners of Turkey. There are 7 NATO allies on this list and 4 G7 countries. It's a powerful bloc and Erdogan has decided to pick a fight with them. He made the announcement in a rather dramatic fashion at a rally.
You cannot dare to come to the Turkish Foreign Ministry and give orders here. I gave the necessary order to a foreign minister and said what must be done. These 10 ambassadors must be declared persona non grata at once. You will sort it out immediately.
It isn't clear if the Turkish president will follow through on this threat. He has made the announcement, but the eviction orders have not been delivered to the diplomats yet. So what made Erdogan do this? What was the trigger? Osman Kavala. Who's that? A 65-year-old businessman who was jailed 4 years ago. Kavala has been accused of trying to overthrow President Erdogan. And these 10 ambassadors had called for his release. The demand did not go down well with the president, so he ordered them out. But this decision has already boomeranged for Erdogan. The idea of a breakup with the West is not sitting well with foreign investors. Turkey's currency, the Lira, tumbled to a record low. The Turkish people will now get less than 10 liras for a dollar. The currency has lost more than 20% of its value since January. Just like the Lira, Erdogan's own popularity is also sliding. Look at the latest opinion polls. Turkish citizens were asked a very simple question. If elections were to be held today, would Erdogan win? Close to 50% said he won't. There are more people who want the president to lose. They want him out. You can blame this discontent mostly on the worsening economy, but that's not the only thing that is ruining Erdogan's political fortunes. The president also finds himself caught in a corruption scandal. This is about the Turkish Youth Foundation. It is linked to the younger son of the president. His name is Bilal Erdogan. Recently, a former employee of the foundation blew the whistle on this organization. Apparently, the Turkish Youth Foundation was allocated more than 1,000 government-owned buildings. What for? They were turned into dormitories for the members of Erdogan's party. Reports say this foundation serves as a front to install party loyalists in the Turkish bureaucracy. Hundreds of members were given jobs or considered for jobs at state institutions. This includes jobs in the Turkish military, the judiciary and the police. The opposition smells blood in the water. They're coming together to take down Erdogan. A broad opposition alliance is being shaped now in Turkey. As many as 6 parties have already joined hands. More could follow. This would have been unthinkable in 2016 when Turkey had witnessed an attempted coup. Erdogan did not just survive it, he weaponized it. He used the coup to strengthen his grip on power. 5 years ago, he took control of institutions, he purged the opposition, put tens of thousands of people in jail, he dismantled the Turkish democracy. Now, a slew of setbacks have exposed the decay in his political empire. President Erdogan is playing the nationalism card by attacking the West. Unfortunately for him, Turkey's voters can now see through the charade, and rising prices are punching holes in his rhetoric. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.